you two simple questions. Raise your hand if I've ever been called different. Different for the way you think, different for the clothes you wear, and different for the music you love. Now raise your hands if I've ever been called perfect. But here's the catch. The world does not need perfect copies. It needs different originals. Originals who dared to create and to live outside the script. And trust me, being different is not about being weird. It's not about being rebellious. It's about being smarter than being perfect. You know, when I first heard about this platform, I thought that what could I exactly speak about? I'm not the topper, not the perfect speaker, not that kind of person who usually people look at and say, wow, flawless. But then I realized that that's exactly why I should speak about. Because my journey, like so many of yours, has not been easy. And whenever I have chosen being perfect over being different, it has always resulted in something meaningful. So let us dive into few stories from my school life. Three simple stories, but each one of them has proved that being different is better than chasing perfection. So let's dive into the first academic anecdote. In school, marks often feel as the most important thing that matters the most. I remember once I had to write an essay, which was not in the usual perfect format. The teacher said it was not the best for marks. But later a friend told me, I wish I could like that. That's when I realized that perfection might earn you marks, but being different earns you respect. That day when my teacher praised my essay for being different and original, I realized that excellence is not everything. It's not always about scoring the highest mark. It's about learning and growing forward. And this reminds me of something. So, how many of you have seen the movie Three Idiots? Oh, a great number. So, yes, in one scene, Amir Khan asks his batchmate a question and gives them a minute to think. But what did they do? They instantly opened their textbook, searched for the perfect answer. Not even a single one of them dared to pause and think that maybe today we are going to learn something wonderful, something different. That moment struck me because it's true. Perfection is about earning marks, but being different is about earning respect. That's why I believe that perfection earns you a score, but being different makes you a learner. Secondly, the public speaking anecdote. There was a time when I had to give a speech in front of the whole school. The whole school expected me to use big and fancy words. But instead, I used simple words, added my own humor, my own style, with my own voice. Few teachers frowned, but the students connected instantly. That moment I realized that if I tried to be perfect and blend in with the common, I would have missed out the powerful, the bondings and the connections between us. Third, the daily school life anecdote. There was a time when I had to introduce myself. Everyone said the usual name, class, hobbies, and which school they had came from. But me, when my turn came, I said, Hi, I'm Anushka, and I'm addicted to BTS and hip hop dance. That moment, the whole class laughed on me. Some even rolled their eyes. Some even mocked me for following my idols. But then later, three girls came up to me and said, Wait, do you like BTS too? That moment I realized that if I tried to be perfect and blend in with the common, then I would have missed out the real bondings and connections. Last but not the least, which we all students can relate, the streams is anecdote. When we reach class 10th or 12th, the big question arises. Which stream will you take? Most families or students believe that science is the best stream because it offers endless opportunities. But me, I have known since class 8. I am an artist at heart and I'll proudly take arts. People often look at humanities as a weaker stream, as if it does not open many doors. But here's the twist. Look at the All India toppers of class 10 and 12 boards. Most of them are from the humanities, not science. This proves that if you take the common path which looks easy, you will miss out the real strength that lies within you. So when I look back to all of these stories, whether it is about writing differently, speaking differently, or even choosing a different stream, each and everything has one thing in common. I did not choose what felt perfect and easy for me. I chose what felt correct for me. And trust me, that single decision made all the difference. Think about it. Our world does not celebrate people who are good at following rules. It celebrates those who dare to break the wrong rules, make new rules, and change history. From scientists to innovators, from artists to leaders, the different ones have only ruled the world. So let me share with you another story. No, this is from the movies. It's real. So how many of you have heard the name of Rukma Bai Rath? She lived in the 1800s when society had a perfect rule for women. Marry early, stay at home, do all the household chores, and never dream too big. But Rukma Bai said no. She fought a case against child marriage in the court. Imagine that in the 1800s. And she went all the way to London to study medicine. She came back as India's first practicing woman doctor. To me, her story proves something powerful. Perfection is about obeying the rules, but being different, being original, is about breaking the wrong rules and change history. Secondly, the peak climber. Bachendri Pal. Bachendri Pal became the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest. She did not just climb a mountain, she climbed over every stereotype society had laid on women. She proved that true greatness does not come from being perfect. It does not come from being flawless. It's about the real strength, sheer determination, and dedication within you. Third and the last is the star dreamer. A girl from Haryana who was told that space was not for Indian women. That girl named Kalpana Chawla dreamed different. She became the first Indian woman astronaut to reach the sky. Her story proves that if you dream different, you can even launch you to the stars. So what do you learn from all these stories and anecdotes? We learn that perfection is not necessary. What necessary is a spark that should be ignited within us. That spark, that courage to be different, that truly changes history. So here's what I have learned. Perfection makes you stand in, but being different makes you stand out. Perfection earns you marks, but being different earns you respect. Perfection earns you memories, but being different earns you connection. And in a world where everyone is chasing perfection, remember this. Being different is not about being weird. It's the smartest move a human can ever do. As said by my idols, you are born to be real, not perfect. Guided by my motto, even if a voice trembles, speak yourself. I stand here not perfect but different. Don't just be flawless, be fearless. And trust me, that is your real masterpiece. Thank you.